the rest of the world needs to follow Uganda. If you're rowing with your partner, if you are finding it hard with your children, if they are finding life hard emotionally, meltdowns for the younger ones, moods and everything for the older children, if you're in a job that you're not enjoying, there are so many emotional challenges, and I can help you with every single one.
My name is Lindsey Capp. I'm an emotional intelligence coach, trainer, and mentor. I've been doing this for over a decade, and I can honestly say I have never found anything more life transforming than understanding yourself through EI. Emotional intelligence for me is fundamentally the right of every single human being to have, and there is very little training out there. I want to say, come and learn with me. My style and my way of teaching will enhance your life and the lives of people around you.
I want us to really be in a space that's true and authentic. So you'll see the wrinkles and everything else. But to be honest, just give us reality, eh? That's what I say. What's real? And what's real is emotional intelligence is real. My School of Emotional Intelligence is real. And also my Acorn to Oak learning is real. Let me share with you that over this past year since Mum's died, my mum, it has been one of the hardest years of my life. Menopause has happened, which you never think will come to you, ladies, but oh my gosh, wow, that's one hell of a ride and experience. My son has changed from changed from school to college. So he's going to college now. You know, was never going to go to mainstream school. He's now getting the bus and trains, and he's in football teams, and he's doing so well. And then my daughter, she went through a really tough year. The grief is hard. When you lose somebody you love, that you're very involved with, grief, well, it really does take you by the short and curlies, in the sense that you don't see what it does, and you don't know what it's going to do from day to day. So when you are grieving, you think you're okay 1 minute and then something gets you, but it comes out in so many different ways. So what I really want to share with everybody is we are all going through something. Nobody's any harder than each other's. It's just different. What I would say is what really led me to want to come on to you is I have an amazing man who has been in contact with me for nearly a year now, came on a masterclass, and he's from Uganda. And he is just pure heart. He's real, and he has kept the consistency of being interested in emotional intelligence for near on a year. Now, this man has, you know, if I'm sitting in a coffee shop here, he's actually in Uganda in an orphanage and with women and children who need loving. And when he shares things with me, if you go on my Facebook, he has shared them looking at emotional intelligence. They're sitting around, you know, some of them haven't got their shoes on and they're just sitting there, but they're so happy. They are so happy. And this man has non-stop said thank you. Well, it actually broke my heart on Saturday. And if you go on my Facebook, you will see that he did his first emotional intelligence lesson in Uganda with the children, with the mums, with everybody that he could. And they're all sat round looking at him, and there's a poster of me and my face and emotional intelligence. And just at the side, in comes the gold. There are 2 words that are there. And I tell you what, it kicked me really emotionally into movement and into action, because those 2 words are the thing that I think every single one of us struggles with. I think there's not a person in the world, no matter what country you're in, no matter where you are in the world, what watch you wear, what car you drive, what job you have, what income you have, we all have our struggles emotionally. This man took the time to get this huge poster. It's massive. If you look on my Facebook, you'll see. And I couldn't believe that somebody had taken the time to really listen to me and to then share what I believe and what I teach in the Lindsey Capp method style. And he thanked me. I just want to say you touched my heart so deeply in the fact that those 2 words that you taught the children and the mothers was you matter. That's what I saw. I saw you saying I matter, they matter, every individual matters. And you did it under the most, I would say, harsh conditions. Is you made it happen. You didn't go behind any excuses. You just made it happen. And you stood there with your stick pointing to you matter, and then to have the children say back, you matter. In English, they asked it, I think I cried for about an hour and a half. Solid. Because for the first time ever, I felt I mattered, and it was so pure. There was no agenda. There was just realness on you matter. And I believed it and I felt it. I felt it in my heart. And it was that pure. It just literally opened me up to the pain and the grief of losing my mother, of having no family, of really trying hard to keep things together. And then the purity of a child's love, the purity of children who don't know me, who have no idea about things, but they just sat round and they said, I matter, or you matter. Guys, it really did put everything in perspective. Do you know what? Emotional intelligence in Uganda, they're sitting round and they're making the effort to learn this. The rest of the world needs to follow Uganda. And the rest of the world will benefit so much from loving from this depth. Let's make sure that children know that they matter. Because if you knew that you mattered, you would not have the pain that you have now. Because I've been in my own pain. Yes, I know emotional intelligence and I can teach it, but I didn't know that I really mattered. I wished I did. I read the books, I got all the education and everything else, and I've got the car and got the house and all the things, but I never ever truly believed that I matter until it came out of the mouths of babes, gorgeous children in Uganda. Guys, go and have a look, because you will see one dedicated man doing everything he can to make children feel like they matter. And he is preventing generational trauma from the efforts that he's doing by doing this work. And you know what? Those children are going to feel like they matter. And I am definitely an advocate of my team for making sure that they do know that they matter, because they do. Their love, their dedication, their truth has brought tears to me and my family and love to the UK. That's where we do our strap line at Acorn to Oak Growth is you, me, us, and we matter. And if they can matter in Uganda under all the pressures that they have, then we sure as hell around the rest of the world can matter for our children. So what I want to say is I'm going to start the next round of the emotional intelligence course this year. I was going to have a year off because I've been really struggling with certain things. But I'm like, those children just loved me back. And how can I not spread the word of this important work to as many children as we can, which is as many parents as we can, teachers, leaders. Emotional intelligence work is going to be the basis of everybody being able to deal with the pressures that are happening in the world, no matter what country you're in. So the first thing we have to do is learn that we matter. And in order to do that, we have to learn about emotional intelligence. So I'm going to launch my emotional intelligence course, 10 weeks. It's going to start on October the 14th. And we're going to have 10 weeks of you learning, not just knowing from a head level that you matter, but feeling it in your heart. In my membership, which is Acorn to Oak membership, how this came about is I actually messaged and got one of my team to message to say that we've got the membership and would he like to be involved in it and have all the resources in it. And he said, yeah, and he was so thrilled. And now he's teaching the children of Uganda. So guys, you can either come on my course, which is starting in October the 14th, and it will help you to secure a self-worth, a self-belief, so that you can be that for your children. It will stop you having anxiety. It will stop you having overwhelm. It will stop you having failed relationships. So important. So what I want to say to you is, come join us October the 14th for 10 weeks. We will finish the course a week before Christmas, so you can have the most amazing Christmas in the true, authentic, self-loving way that you should have been taught when you were a child. But life's tough. And so what we're doing is we're going to heal it. Join us then. If you want to join us sooner, you can go to lindseycapp.com and you can join our membership, where I've been doing lots of learnings and sharings and lessons that you have available from £7. I've made it so everybody can get this learning. You can choose what lesson you want. It's got title, anger is love, but they're all on the membership, which is lindseycapp.com, or you can go acorntoak.com. That membership is £27 a month. That's Uganda and the UK coming together in love for healing generational trauma, which I'm so proud of. I really am proud of. So what I'm saying to you is there is multiple ways that you can get the healing if you are going through emotional upset, if you're rowing with your partner, if you are finding it hard with your children, if they are finding life hard emotionally, meltdowns for the younger ones, moods and everything for the older children, not communicating as well. If you're in a job that you're not enjoying, there are so many emotional challenges, and I can help you with every single one. So what I want to say, whether you are a child in Uganda, or you are an adult in the UK, or you are a business owner in the States, or you are a mother in Dubai, it doesn't matter where you are in the world. It doesn't matter what you're going through. I'm telling you categorically, learning about your emotional intelligence, which is how you see you, will change everything for you, and the world will open up. It really will. That's what he's standing in front of those young children and being able to create a dream. Well, that's what I can do with you. Come on the course, come to the membership, look at the lessons. There's free lessons in there as well, and resources. I share such a lot in there. Now I need everybody to spread the word, because we want to stop emotional upset. We want to build emotional resilience. And this is how we do it. The hearts of Uganda children touched me to say, hey, you matter. And so I want to share that with all of you, is those children matter. They matter to me. They matter to us. And as a we can be a nation that just shares in love, because this world is going in a very, very harsh direction of non-communication, because we're going into technology. Let's make sure that we do the emotional intelligence to really help generations to come to stay in this important, loving connection. If you can share this, please do share this, because we want to get as many people on our training on October the 14th for 10 weeks, so that this training ripples out and we've gone as far as Uganda. So, it's happening, which is exciting. If you have any questions, if you are going through emotional challenges at the moment, reach out to me. I will be able to help you. That is without doubt. It's just in what ways can I help you? We'll do that together in conversation.